What's going on, guys? DBD Works here. In this video, I'm just going to do a little breakdown what I carry in the Hill People Gear SAR kit bag. I haven't had it long enough to really give you guys a rundown of the actual bag itself, how it works in the field, how it holds up. But if you guys know Hill People Gear, I probably won't have to do that, just considering how great their stuff is. I've had their Aston House backpack for a while, a really long time actually, and it's never failed. Works great. But again, yeah, I'm just gonna break down what I have in this. The philosophy behind having something on your chest when you're backpacking is just keeping your essentials on you, having things that you want to have around camp when you want to doff your backpack, having things that are accessible on the trail. Some things to keep in mind that I don't have in here is like a bino, snacks and shit, and mags or anything like that, as well as if you guys do CCW, it'll have a CCW compartment in here, but I'll go into that as the video goes on. But just giving a brief rundown, it's got clips right here, so you can buckle it to your pack. Just 2.5 or 2 inch webbing on the side, buckle on the right, and no buckle on the left, so just one. And then on the back, as you guys can see, just a mesh spacer. On the front, the differences with the SAR is the 2.5 inch Velcro, and you have your rows of MOLLE right here diagonally, knife, tourniquet, radio, maybe a mag if you want, and then on the bottom they have some more, so the exact same things that you could run on the bottom as well: knife, tourniquet, radio, things like that. They also have little MOLLE loops. That's great for your gloves, things like that. On the webbing, cool guy patch, and Unity Spark. It's just great for IDing, making sure no one shoots you in the dark, things like that. Going into the front, they just got space in the front, and then 2 little pouches in the main pouch. Forgot the brand of this headlight. I believe, one sec, let me just... Nebo is the brand. It's just a very small headlamp. It's got a bunch of settings, really, really fucking bright. Red, green as well. Just keep that in some elastic right there, and also keep the charging cable with it. Going in next, so they actually do with the bag give you some little slit clips. There's 2 of them, and so I've just tethered my compass to it. So this is the Suto M3 compass, and then on the other side I tethered a little titanium whistle to the other side. Good things to have. Navigation and preparedness. This next thing, just a little cord management. I've got some tarred bank line, great for shelter in a shitty situation. Great for starting fires. Cord is just pretty essential when you're backpacking, anything like that. Next, I have a butane torch in a therm waterproof case. It's pretty cool. It's got a little clip on it if you need it, but mainly just the waterproofing is the big part. Down on the bottom, let's see if I can grab it. Little passive ear pro. I think these are Surefire EP3s or 4s. I'm not entirely sure. Pretty cheap, and it's worth protecting your ears. If you guys have shot without them, you know what it feels like. Down here in the bottom as well, I just keep a little Sharpie. It's the Extreme, I guess, fade resistant, and that's just obviously important to write some stuff down if you need to. Write some coordinates on your arm, mark some stuff on your map, things like that. I guess I'll just leave that there. Going into the next pocket, give you guys a side view. there's admin. We just went through it, so now we're getting into the main pocket right here. It's a pretty large compartment. As you guys can see, it covers my entire, basically, width of my chest or body. Going in, you got 2 main pouches, and then you have a bunch of fucking Velcro. And they use this on their packs too. It's really cool stuff because it has the laser cut MOLLE as well. Starting right here, I just have a Faro double turnover for the obvious purposes. Tourniquet in here. Always carry a tourniquet no matter what. Don't leave the house without one. This is a Therm like XL battery case, and I've just taken the middle divider out and put some essentials in it. There should be some stormproof matches in there. I don't know where they are right now. Just some no-sew triple aught design gear patches, repair tear, stuff like that. Quick tinder. There's some more patches, and on the other side you can't see is a bunch of water purification tablets. Secondary, well, that is the secondary source of water purification. First source would be my MSR water filter. I forgot the brand, or not the brand, the model of this one. But I've used it a few times and it works really well. It's very easy to use. You just pull this thing out, put it in the stream, river, and drink from it. Fill up your bladder. It's just pretty simple and it's lightweight. A chem light. I think you guys know what you can use a chem light for. Marking, IDing, all that. I think this is GoRuck branded. Shemach or balaclava. Please excuse my pronunciation. But I think, again, just one of those things where it's just a million different uses. They're so versatile, and it's important to have something like that at least. The last thing in my main compartment is just this titanium Tokes spoon. Very handy for eating those backpacking meals, or just in general. Going into the CCW compartment right here. As you can see, it's incredibly close to my body. It is the last pouch. These things are gonna fucking dangle everywhere. And so it's just very easy to get into. You rip that open and you're able to get to what you need to very quick. Go into this, as you guys can see, there's just a little row of Velcro, and on the bottom there's a loop, and so you can use a little holster in there if you need. But it's pretty tight. I don't imagine you'd have to use one. Little map, waterproof thing. Goes well with my compass. Obviously, I only have a map in there when I know where I'm going. And then the last thing is just some quick clot. Yeah, pretty simple. Now, with that said, that is not the only medical I have, but I feel like those are the most quick and useful things to keep in here. I don't need band-aids, little shit like that. If I need to put a band-aid on, I probably need to stop. So that's where, you know, getting into your pack, having an actual med kit comes into play. It is important to having things to get to quick though. So that is why I have tourniquet and quick clot. Just cover the basics. I'll take this thing off for you and just kind of show you guys. So you guys can kind of see the width with nothing in it. 3 pockets. It's padded on the back, 2-inch straps, mesh, and a buckle. This thing's really cool, guys. But again, this was more or less just things that you need in the backcountry to have easily accessible. But also, Hill People Kit Gear, Hill People Kit Bag. It's pretty cool stuff. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.